Hello friends, good morning everybody. Myself Anil, Assistant Professor in Department of CSC, MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Okay, today I am going to give some introduction about our subject, that is cryptography and information security. So first of all, we should know the meaning of the title of our subject, right? So cryptography. Cryptography is a Greek terminology. Cryptography is a Greek terminology. So here crypto means hidden or secret. Here crypto means hidden or secret. Graphy means writing. Graphy means writing. Whatever the content we are going to write, for that content we are going to hide by using some encryption techniques. We are going to hide that information by using some encryption techniques, that is cryptography. The definition of cryptography is a method which is used to protecting of our personal information by using some encryption techniques, that is cryptography. That is basic cryptography definition. And what about information security? What about information security? What is information? Information is nothing but a collection of useful sentences, a collection of meaningful sentences. With that sentences or with that information, we are going to communicate with some other person. With that information, we are going to communicate with some other persons, or we are sharing of our personal information. That is some information we are going to share. To that information we need to provide security. To that information we need to provide security. Why? What is security? What is security? For example, we need to protect our information without thefting by some other persons. We need to protect our information from other persons, that is security. Where you are going to provide that security? To the information, that is information security. That is the meaning of our subject title, right? Next we are going to see the next thing. Why this cryptography and information security? Why we need to learn this subject? Why we need to study this subject? See, if we studied or if we learn this subject, then we will know the different types of encryption techniques. What are the existing or traditional? What are the different types of traditional encryption techniques we have, and what are the different types of advanced encryption techniques we have, and what are the different types of attacks are there, and how we are going to stop that different types of attacks, and what type of methods or what type of techniques we need to use to resist that different types of attacks. We are going to learn these things, and how information is transmitted securely, that also we are going to learn in this subject. Next, how the digital payments or electronic transactions are happening securely, that also we are going to learn in this subject. And we are going to develop a new encryption techniques by learning existing all encryption techniques. That is also we are going to develop if we learn this subject, right? These are the things we are going to adopt or we are going to learn by studying this subject or by learning this subject. Okay, next thing is, so what are the prerequisites or what are the pre-requirements for this subject? If we want to learn this subject, what are the things we need before to this? See, the basic knowledge in C language and the basic knowledge in Java, and one more thing, the basic knowledge about the networks. If we have this knowledge, then the understanding of the subject or learning of the subject is very easy. right? The next thing is, what are the textbooks we need to refer? What are the textbooks we need to follow, and what are the reference books we have? See, William Stallings is the main author for this cryptography and information security. Generally here we are given 4th edition, that is Pearson Education and 4th edition. If you have 6th or 7th edition, please follow that also. Next, the reference book of this subject is Atul Kahate, 2nd edition. Edition is 2nd edition. Publication Tata McGraw-Hill, India. Okay, these are the two books we are going to follow for this subject, right? Next, this is our course structure. The entire course we are divided into 5 units. Entire course we are divided into 5 units. Unit 1 is what are the different types of all encryption techniques and introduction about the subject. Everything is comes under unit 1. In unit 2, types of encryption. There are basically we have two types, that is symmetric and asymmetric encryption techniques. Here we are going to learn all symmetric and asymmetric encryption techniques we are going to learn in this unit 2. Next, as usual, different types of keys also we are going to learn in this unit 2 only. Coming to third unit, here we are going to learn about public key cryptography and RSA algorithms. Public key cryptography and RSA algorithms. Few more algorithms we are going to learn here. At the same time, hashing algorithms. At the same time, hashing algorithms also we are going to learn in this unit 3. Hashing is provide more security. If we use hashing in our encryption techniques, definitely it will provide more security, right? Okay, that is in third unit. The next thing is unit 4. The next thing is unit 4. Here we are going to learn email security and IP security, and some subtopics are also there. Everything we are going to learn in unit 4. Next, coming to unit 5, we are going to learn where we are going to apply these encryption techniques like web security and firewall. These are the two things we are going to learn in this unit 5, right? Next, this is our complete syllabus. Unit 1, I already told you some classical encryption techniques and what are the different types of attacks, what are the mechanisms, what are the services, and different types of all encryption techniques are going to learn in unit 1. In unit 2, block cipher principles, DES, AES, and some multiple encryption, triple DES, block cipher modes, and introduction to number theory. That also comes under this unit 2. Number theory also very important. In this number theory we have 3 or 4 theorems are there. Those are very important to write some algorithms to provide security. Those are very important to construct an algorithm. Okay, those things are also we are going to learn in unit 2. Next, coming to unit 3, here already I told you we are going to learn public key cryptography and authentication and hash functions. Already I told you some of the hash techniques we are going to learn, that is about hash and MAC, some HMAC, CMAC, like elliptic curve cryptography. These are all we are going to learn in unit 3. Next, unit 4, authentication applications. Here we are going to applying some techniques. We are going to applying some techniques. See, we are going to see what are the applications we are where we are using these encryption techniques. Those are the things we are going to learn in unit 4. With that, we are going to see email security and IP security. Okay. Next, the last thing is unit 5. Here we are going to learn web security. In this web security we are going to learn SSL, secure socket layer. Next, secure electronic transaction, SET, secure electronic transaction. These two things we are going to learn in this web security. The last topic is firewall. firewall design, what are the principles of firewall, trusted system. These are the things we are going to, this is our syllabus. This is our complete 5 units syllabus. Okay, these are the things we are going to learn in this subject. Okay, the last one is course outcomes. See, after learning this subject, what we are going to achieve, after, what is the outcome of this subject, what the student is gaining, by reading this subject, that thing we need to discuss now. That is, we are going to discuss now. That is, those are course outcomes. First thing is, student is able to identify what type of attack it is and what type of services we have to rectify that attacks. That thing is going to learn by the student. Next, what are the symmetric and asymmetric key algorithms are there in this cryptography, and what are the design security solution for a given application. This thing should learn by these students. And what are the key management techniques and what are the importance of number theory, that also learned by the students after completion of this course. Next, understanding of authentication functions and manner in which message authentication codes and hash function works, how the hash functions are work in this cryptography, that is also learned by the students. To examine the issues and structure of authentication service and electronic mail security, while sending mail, how we are electronics mails, how we are providing security, and digital transactions, there how we are going to provide security. These things are also understand and learned by the student after completion of this course. These are the different course outcomes are achieved by the student. With this, introduction of our subject is completed. In the next session, we'll see different types of attacks and different types of services and different types of mechanisms. If possible, we'll discuss about some encryption techniques also. Thank you.